Hi there, I'm Danny Griffin, the founder of the Realty Classroom, and I want to ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you were all alone in the real estate agent world? I mean, sitting there loaded with the desire to create a business for yourself, but not knowing exactly what to do or how to do it. Well, if it makes you feel any better, you're not alone. In fact, there are a lot of real estate agents just like you, and I was definitely one of them. I know it doesn't seem like it sometimes because when you look around your market, all you see is a bunch of part-timers desperately chasing every lead that shows even the slightest interest in buying or selling. Even worse, they end up selling just a few homes a year in hopes of cracking through the poverty level of income. No wonder why this business has become predominantly a part-time business. Who could even afford to make it full-time if that's the best it could offer? If only somebody would just show you a better way, somebody who'd actually made it into a business and not a runaround, dead-end job. Well, I think I can do that for you. Why? Because I've literally spent thousands of hours studying this business as a student of one of the top real estate agents in the world and also as a coach to thousands of real estate agents. My conclusion? Everybody is trying to complicate a business that is actually simple. Yes, that's right. You don't have to spend huge dollars on every whiz-bang, save your life, fly-by-night gimmick that comes along. You don't have to pay for somebody to wake you up every morning and hold you accountable to living a better life. What you do need is the correct, simple strategy. What you do need is instruction from somebody who actually deals with home buyers and sellers in this modern age. What you do need is to meet other real estate agents who are grinding out a better business. What I'm talking about is not a shortcut to success. That's for the naive. When you look around at businesses that have succeeded, you'll notice that many of them were founded long ago, not last year or the year before that or even the year before that. Think Apple, Starbucks, McDonald's. Oh, and yes, if they stopped working on evolving every day to bulletproof their businesses, then they're gone at the first sign of trouble as well. Think Lehman Brothers and Bear Stearns. So let's get back to strategy. Business is like war. If you don't have a solid strategy, you'll get blown up, period. However, the strategy you need is not reserved for some elite group of savants hiding in a cave with a secret scroll. It's actually a string of logic that nobody has a patent on. It's based on a simple sequence of letters. You think that's silly? Then why not ask Einstein why he said, any intelligent fool can make things bigger, more complex, and more violent. It takes a lot of courage to move in the opposite direction. So starting with the end in mind, you need your business to work, and a business that works makes money. So if you're not making money, regardless of the economy, your marketplace, or your personal circumstances, then you have the wrong simple strategy. The greatest success teacher of the modern era, Napoleon Hill, said that we see the terrible things that wrong thinking does to people, even going to such lengths as to make them positively insane. So, with Hill and Einstein in mind, I looked for the simple and accurate way to help home buyers and sellers, and here's a few critical lessons that I learned. Lesson number one was that the only opinion that mattered was the consumer's who was buying or selling homes, not some marketing business guru's opinion on how things should be. Lesson number two, that there are universal stages that all consumers go through from start to finish, just like a Henry Ford assembly line. Now, given those two major lessons, I concluded, why not build a linear business model that any agent could use to bring more people through and actually end up with a more predictable and profitable business? So, here was the result. MDPPS equals money. Every single buyer and seller goes through all of those stages to produce revenue. My problem, and I'm sure yours too, is that our brains are incapable of sticking to any simple formula given all of the noise that gets thrown at us. So, enter the cure. 1, a strategic marketing plan, and 2, a strategic follow-up plan. You'll need them both or you'll never have a business. Ever. So, how can I help you learn how to do both of them correctly? Well, why don't you visit with us? See, this January 22nd and 23rd, along with a group of like-minded real estate agents, I'll be going to Arizona to continue our work on the refinement of these two major pillars of the real estate agent business. Yes, correct, I said continue to work on these two strategies. There is no such thing as stopping until someday we retire or sell our businesses. Otherwise, we will absolutely be left behind. Now, the good news is that this two-tiered strategy is working right now in different markets in the United States and Canada. I'll even have some of these agents tell you their story in their own words. But first, I want to personally invite you to join us. Why? Because we believe that the addition of other brains that want to work on developing a better real estate agent business is to all of our collective benefit. Like the term Ubuntu, none of us is greater than all of us. So here's what you'll get when you join us live in Arizona. 2 days of mastermind workshop style training. Specific what to do instruction on how to fill in the blanks for your own strategic marketing plan, to include defining your market niche, breaking your market down into clear targets, developing a universally appealing message for buyers, developing a universally appealing message for sellers, creating effective problem-solving consumer programs, incorporating low-cost lead capture software, developing cost-effective media strategy for message delivery. Also, specific what to do instruction on how to fill in the blanks for your own strategic follow-up plan, to include developing automatic emails that position you as the go-to expert, developing automatic emails that provoke leads into conversations, programs that automatically manage you and your team to review the online activity of all your leads, programs that automatically manage you and your team to follow up on all leads that include phone numbers, strategy that uses software to segment your true prospects from your lead flow, strategy that uses software to segment your true clients from your prospects. These are the very topics being used by our core group of students who are finally building a full A through Z business that serves them. However, the reason that they'll also be in attendance is because they want it to be even better. They realize that even in progress, there are tripping points, and they want to be prepared to handle any challenge. As a group, we're trying to stay on the bleeding edge of what's possible in this business. So if you're serious about stepping out of the pack and really becoming a better business owner, then this is the right event for you to attend. By the way, this is not right for all real estate agents. For those that are not open-minded, humble, and hardworking, this will never work. The starting point of all achievement is desire. I'll also argue that desire is often awakened by inspirational dissatisfaction. That means that once you're fed up with mediocrity to the point where you get fired up enough to make serious and everlasting changes. At the center of that change is you and how you see yourself. You must understand that small business mastery begins with self-mastery. So come prepared to change and evolve, or please don't bother. I realized a long time ago that my desire to help all real estate agents in need was delusional. I can only help and share with those that are ready, able, and willing. Now, I know that sounds simple, but it's actually not when it comes to people. But I'm all in for those that commit and take a leap of faith with me. So, as a bonus for the first 15 new attendees, I'll include a free month of coaching. That's February of 2014 in our elite mastermind group. So you actually have a fair chance to ask the inevitable questions and implementation challenges get handled that come up after attendance at any live event. Yes, that will be directly with me and the people that you'll meet in Arizona. Quite frankly, I can't afford for you to come for 2 days and leave dazed and confused, because then you'll say something crazy like, "Oh, it didn't work for me." And well, that's just not going to happen on my watch. So if this sounds right for you, then fill out the form and we'll give you instant access to a special Getting Prepared video that we've created to give you a jump start. We look forward to meeting you very soon, and thanks for taking the time to listen to what I have to say. And of course, I wish you all continued success on your journey to build a better, bulletproof real estate agent business and improve this business once and for all.